So I'm shopping at Target. I just found this sweater. I think I can make it. These are literal granny square sleeves. The front of it just looks like an easy little simple stitch. So it looks like it's just 4 little granny squares. A ribbing at the top. I think there's a border at the bottom. Maybe a slight border. That's probably part of the granny square. So here it is on a cute little mannequin girl. Even Target knows crochet is cool. All right, let's go try to do it at home. Look how cute. Okay, I just got home, have my box of granny squares and the beginnings of granny squares. So my thing is that I'm wondering, the one at Target seemed a little more like square patterned, and the whole thing was kind of square. So I wonder if I need more of a square design instead of a circular granny square stitch. But I do think that these are adorable, and I'm definitely going to do something with them, but I might try and do a more square type for this. So I have this Lime Brand Pound of Love yarn. It's a literal whole pound of yarn. Surely to goodness this is going to make the front and the back of the sweater, I think. Now, if you bought this full price at Joann's, it's $11.99. I don't buy anything full price at Joann's, but let's just say that we are. $11.99, so 12 bucks in the yarn. Then we need the granny squares, which I just have a bunch of like yarn, and some more over here. So I think I'm going to do, I don't know, I've got to pick the colors. I've got some yellow and some pretty blues down here. I've got these. And then I've got this deeper yellow. I've just got to look through what I have. I guess if you were buying all of this stuff first time, you would probably need like the yarn, a bunch of the yarn for the front and the back, and then you would need maybe 2 or 3 colors for the squares. But like, you're going to make 8 granny squares total, which I have like little scraps of yarn, and that's going to do it. So I don't know, let's say like you could make it at home for $15. But if you already have some of this stuff that you've used in other projects, then all you would need would be like the main bunch of yarn to do the front and the back. My husband would say it's not a good deal, but I say it's fun, okay? Okay, y'all, I finally finished one of the panels for the sweater, and this is what it looks like. Just a simple little panel. But it was really simple and not as difficult as I thought it would be. This was the hardest part, these little shoulder parts, but still not that hard. And as far as like the measurements go, I literally did like a chain and just held it up to my body. All my pieces done. I have these 4 done and ready, and then I have these 4 done and ready, and then I have my 2 panels, front and back. Now I'm going to put my sleeves together first. I don't know if this is the correct order, but this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my sleeves together first, and the ones at Target, they did like one on top, one on bottom like this for one side, and then for the back side, it was like flipped. So I'm going to do the sleeves first, sew them together, and then I will start chipping away at sewing the actual panels of the sweater together, because that I'm a little more intimidated by that. So we're gonna start somewhere we're not as intimidated, and we're gonna go from there. So I just finished my first sleeve. How's she look? Last night, I sat and worked on this, and I literally sewed together the wrong sides. So I sewed it with the long sides sewn together like a tube, like my arm was gonna fit through this way. Then I went back to the videos of the Target one, because I was like, oh, maybe I'm gonna add some cute little detail around the edge. Well, I realized that I'd done it completely wrong, and I was supposed to sew it together top to bottom for the sleeve to go like that. And I was extremely bummed. And so then I had to rip it apart, and I just went to bed. It was awful. But now I have my first sleeve done. I obviously have to weave in all my ends. And I do think that I'm gonna go around this edge and add just a little bit of detail to give it a little something there on the outside edge. And then this edge is going to be sewn, I guess, right there. One side and one side, and then I guess I'll sew it at the bottom. I don't really know, I'm just winging it, but here's what my first little sleeve looks like. I think it's kind of cute. Okay, so look at her. I have now sewn together all the sides and the edges, but it's inside out. But when I turn it right side out, it'll look cutie patootie. But my husband thought that it would be cute to stitch a little bit of blue. I was gonna do a border up around the top at the collar, but he thinks it'd be cute to stitch some of this blue color in the top. So that's what I'm gonna try. And then if that turns out, I think she's done. This is taking forever. But let's see, let's finish this hopefully last step, and then it's time to try her on. Okay, I don't know if this is what he meant, but I think it looks not good. I guess it's kind of cute. Just a little detail. What do you think? Let's see what he thinks. Hey, he's playing a video game.
Huh.
Is this what you meant?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay, she's done. Okay, so it didn't turn out just like the Target one, obviously. It's a little stiffer, and it's got a little more like poof in the shoulders, and I'm sure the Target one probably flows a little bit better, but it's my first sweater I've ever made, and I didn't follow a pattern, so I'm not ashamed of it, and I think I'll definitely wear it. It was a good learning experience.